Nigel, normally the LV is a chance to make some changes, develop some younger players. With Gloucester's form at the moment in terms of results, is there still that opportunity?
What we will do is continue our policy through these next 3 games, the 2 LV games and the Japan game, to rotate the squad and play strong teams in all games and be competitive and, as you allude to, gain some momentum really to go into the next block of rugby. The next 2 games will allow us to rotate reasonably well and still have 2 strong sides. But the final game against Newcastle will tighten up selection, and the next block of rugby after that into the competitive stage we'll tighten it up even further. What it's allowed us to do by playing and rotating the squad up to this point, it's allowed healthy competition. It's meant that our injury rate is 20% better than it was this time last year, so there's a lot of fresh players. And hopefully we see dividends of that into the next block of competitive rugby, because we'll narrow down selection, and when players need to come in, because they will, because naturally you're going to pick up injuries, they'll be that closer to performing at the level that they need to, because they've had a chance to do that at the early part of the season.
3 players back from England. Is there any pressure from Stuart Lancaster to play them, for you to play them? Because obviously, presumably, he wants to be picking the best players on form that he can.
No, there's no pressure as such, but obviously he would like them to play. And the fact of the matter is that they need to play rugby. So over the next 3 weeks they'll play rugby, and it's great because we need to get more comfortable with each other as a team. We need to start winning games, and it's an opportunity to get these guys rugby as well.
Northampton, you kick off your LV Cup campaign against. Obviously they're flying absolutely high in the Premiership at the moment, but I suppose they were doing pretty well when they came to Kingsholm and got beaten.
Yeah, I mean, we've got a reasonable record against Northampton. They're a very good team. They play a good brand of rugby, and they are playing with a lot of confidence at the moment. And that confidence will seep throughout their squad, whatever team they pick on Saturday. So yeah, it's a great opportunity for us. I mean, we're frustrated again off the back of a performance where we thought we did enough to win, but we've got to just be a little bit more clinical, and we've got to learn to do that. And as much as we can do it off the pitch in terms of how we train and how we strategise our own games, really the experience comes from on the field and getting it right on the field, and that's what we've got to do over the next 3 performances so that we're ready for the Harlequins game.
Franklin's Garden's a different environment to play in, obviously, though, than Kingsholm.
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, there are similarities. It's a very compact stadium, very vocal local support. It's a place that obviously we went last year and in the Premiership did very well. So it's a great rugby ground to play at.